So, hi, I'm Vidhata. This is my wife Richa.
Hello.
And we've been with Balcal for about 6 months. And I'm very happy that I lost about 11 kgs through those 6 months. Lost a lot of weight, lost inches around the waist, increased a little bit of muscle mass. And the main thing is, I thoroughly enjoyed the 6 months. I think I joined Balcal because of one of my friends. So I've been doing diet for about 5-6 times now, and obviously the idea was to lose weight, become more fit, increase stamina, increase focus, all of that. But what I realized was most of the diets that I did before this were all very fixated around the food, right? In a sense, the food patterns and the choices of food were very limited.
Yes,
and
I
very
remember the
restrictive.
broccoli diet.
Yeah,
where every night we needed to eat broccoli, saute it for a week.
So very, very restrictive. So when I saw, and obviously because the diet was very restrictive, I used to lose interest in it in about a month's time, maximum a month and a half. So most of the times I failed there because the food choices were very restrictive. And being a foodie, obviously I wanted to have a choice, wanted to eat different foods. So that was the challenge. And then I saw a very close friend who'd been with Balcal for about 3 months, and he lost about 11 kgs in those 3 months. And the best part was he seemed to be happy about it. So my first question to him was, "You're going through a diet, how come you're so happy?" And he said, "There are no food restrictions." And I was like, yes, that sounds like heaven. That's the place I want to be, so I can eat what I want and still lose weight. And that is where I decided that I need to try this place once. And so we came here. I met Pradnya and Nrutika. And the first meeting, I think two things came across very clearly. The first one was they put me at ease with respect to food. So I got to know that there are not going to be few food restrictions, of course, but not as much. So that was one. And the second one was that they asked me about my blood reports. They insisted on that first. So that was a very good thing, because all the dietitians I went to before this, they asked me for some parameters, but nobody insisted on blood reports. So that kind of hit the point home that this is going to be a scientific, very focused diet. But at the same time, they're going to allow me to eat foods of different types, and that is going to keep me going. So that's 2 points at the start.
For me, the best part was he could have even the normal food which was being cooked for all the normal people in the house. So it was not like a special treatment. That really worked in our favor. So we were not running here and there getting other ingredients. It's whatever everybody was eating. There were moments in the diet after 3 months or so when we needed to really, really lose weight. There was specific diet, but still it was not that cumbersome.
Yeah. So that was the other thing, which is that, the earlier diets, it was like preparing food for 3-4 different people in the house and 2 different types of foods, because one was mine. I used to have very restrictive food. So preparing it was also a challenge, and that kind of led to some tension in the household. So that was there. The third thing was, I think most of the other dietitians I went to, they sort of, I don't know, maybe it's my reading, but they sort of expected me to stick to the diet all through. Here I found the approach to be a little human, or humane, right? There were, Pradnya and Nrutika both understood that there are moments where you feel tired of eating foods, tired of sticking to a diet. You have preferences, like I have a major sweet tooth, and I want to have sweet at some point in time. So Nrutika kind of gave me options there. Eat dates, eat raisins, once in a while eat a protein bar, which I did not stick to. I had it quite a lot, but all of that sort of kept me into the diet continuously, one. And the second thing was the fact that I saw the weight losses, right? Week on week I could see that my weight was decreasing, my waist size was decreasing, and I was
we were getting the jawline back.
Yeah. So my stamina was increasing, my the ability to handle stress, my focus was increasing. So all of those things changed. I could see that change over about the first 4 to 5 weeks, and that kind of made me very happy. But the cherry on top was when my daughter looked at me and said, "I can see a very prominent jawline," and that was really the moment that made it. So that was when I knew that this diet is absolutely what I want to go ahead and do.
I
And
would
then-
like to add over here also the fact that there was compulsory fruit, which you have been kind of avoiding. I don't know
Averse to.
why. And nuts getting added into your daily routine, which has done wonders. I would say it's more positive impact on overall health and the way. I mean,
Yeah, and to be fair, now I actually look forward to that evening time, 4 o'clock, when I can have 2 fruits and the nuts, and that is the time where I've always felt very hungry. That period from 4 to 5:30, and I remember now when I look back, I used to hog on food at that time, and mostly I used to have my sweets around that time. So
sweets, tea with biscuits.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
And so
all crazy
even the
food
tea,
choices.
even the tea count has reduced. I mean, you don't have tea in the diet. You were not having the tea actually.
Now I have started kind of having 1 cup of tea a day, but during the diet period I did not have those cravings. It was so well designed that there were no cravings through the diet. So that was the best part. I was having all the food I wanted, I was feeling satiated, and I was still losing weight. So nothing better than that. I think that kind of tells me that it is a very effective diet, right? And I have seen the effect over the last 6 months. Like I said, I'm going to follow it through, and I'm hoping that I'm going to see a further weight loss, at least of another 10 kgs. That's my aim, at least. Yeah. So I think that's about it.
And yeah, looking forward to being part of this journey again from January.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward, because in the last 6 months, she has been the stakeholder of my food. Like I said, Nrutika has
I also
managed-
got to eat a lot of variety. Like I like the green juice, the red juice, and then the cabbage soup, which is not technically a food for you, but it was great fun seeing you get tortured a little bit in the diet.
Thank you, Nrutika. You've made her happy as well. But yeah, I mean, there were periods in between where the diet was a little restrictive, because I sort of hit a plateau somewhere, and then Nrutika kind of insisted that we have to limit it to some foods so that we see the benefits again, the advantages, and yeah, I was the tantrum princess during those days. Kind of threw a few tantrums, but I think
The diet was
thanks-
very flexible.
Yeah, thanks
I mean,
to
it was
Richa.
not restricted to just do this. If you're not able to do it, it's fine.
Yeah, the
It
options.
was quite flexible. There are multiple options.
The options were amazing. Yeah.
Being a foodie, it was little bit kinder on me that I had options to do other stuff around whatever options they gave. So
Yeah.
yes, kudos to both of you. It's been a really beautiful journey.
It has been a wonderful journey, and like I said, I'm coming back for part 2.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.